Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Smash Brothers. Like last time, I cannot hear the game, and I'm just hoping that everything is working out alright. I figured for today's stream, might as well see how good I am with everybody and or anybody, and I'm going to try to be a level 9 computer. 3 stock, no items, not even final smashes. No smash meter, and I've just chosen random computer and random character, and we'll see how this goes. Meta Knight is definitely not my best character. Don't play him very often. I'm kind of aware of his moves, and I know that he was like really good in Brawl or something, but ooh, that was really fast. I was not expecting that. Obviously I've not played as him very much, especially not in Ultimate. But, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll do really good and then decide to main him or something, and that'd be great. I don't know. But considering I already died first, there's a pretty good chance I'm not going to win. But you never know, because that first death was a little bit of a fluke, because I did not realize how quickly Meta Knight moves when he uses that side B, or that regular B. I thought it'd be a little slower, like Mario and Luigi's whirlwind type thing, but who knows? I mean, why did I say who? I don't know. Let's see. Haha. Simon has terrible recovery. Well, except unless you count his whip, which is pretty cool when you think about it. But let's see. I do wish I had a way to hear the game. I might be able to just raise up the volume on the TV, because the TV is kind of far from the mic, so hopefully it shouldn't have too much echo or anything like that. Try that in a bit, but I'd rather wait for someone to be here to let me know if it's too loud or anything. And I did raise up the audio from the whatchamacallit? I raised up the game audio so that you can hear it a little more. Dang. So that hopefully that should be okay. And hopefully it's not completely drowning out my voice at the moment. And kind of looked away, almost died for a second. Let's see. There we go. Awesome. So down to 1-to-1. Got 22%. I'm at a pretty big disadvantage. Well, not that big of a disadvantage, because now we're just about even, so we're good. I should be able to have this. I can totally beat him. Just need to make sure he can't recover, which is kind of the point anyways. But let's see. Now I'm trying to focus because it's down to 1 stock. Still, oh boy, a little down on damage. I'm also not entirely sure how Meta Knight, dang, how Meta Knight works in terms of mashing the B button after I use any of his specials. Like, obviously up B doesn't really do anything. Up B doesn't really do anything if I press B multiple times. Down B, I know if you press it again, you can do an attack. But I don't know if like side B or regular B makes the move last longer if I hold B or tap B multiple times or anything. I don't know. Let me just double check that the game is actually picking up the audio, or the stream is actually picking up the game audio. Should be good. All right. I'm cool just doing Battlefield on any stage. There are some stages that are pretty fun when I actually play as them, or like play on the normal stage, but I also did turn off stage hazards, but I'm only doing random Battlefields. I guess I already turned off stage hazards. I don't know. It would be cool if the random character allowed you to be the Mii fighters. I don't know if that's the case. That should be fun. I like how Mega Man is like all projectiles. So if I had a Franklin badge, I'd be like immune to practically all of his attacks. Obviously not all of them. but it would be pretty nice. I was actually kind of hoping I'd hit him with it, but then I thought, okay, he's going to dodge, and I can just smack him when he gets out of the dodge, but then he dodged my attack out of his dodge. So I don't know. I almost feel like it's not quite easier to fight against computers, especially level 9 computers, but I feel like it's definitely easier to manipulate what they're going to do, because you figure as a really smart computer they're going to dodge or block most of your big charged up telegraph attacks, so it's less about like trying to hit them with it and more about manipulating them to, I don't know, dodge or something. I don't know. I feel like I was onto something. But especially now that I know Mega Man's just gonna be trying to whirlwind me if I get above him. That's something I've got to avoid. Dang. I also got to avoid that. I was hoping that, what was I going to say? So distracted now. I'm taking this match much more seriously than I did the last one. Because I would like to think I'm better with Samus and or Dark Samus than I am with Meta Knight. I'm not a Samus main at all. I'm not even sure if I have a main. I was thinking about maining Palutena, but I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. What was he doing? Trying to like shoot his metal blade down. Yeah, he's not getting back from that. Cool. This one obviously is going much easier because I've got some range to work with. Meta Knight does not exactly have very much in the way of range. Much more up close, fast shooting and whatnot. Or not shooting, slicing, I guess. But let's see. And then of course Mega Man is a much more interesting character to fight. Don't know what he's doing half the time. But, you know, I feel like people have said that Mega Man's a bad character, like a low tier character or whatever. I don't know why I was shooting that. But, obviously if I lose, I'm going to be regretting calling him low tier. And for a second I was like, wait, I do have 2 lives, right? I'm not about to just waste my last life because I wasn't really trying too hard to get back up on the stage. Dang. I really wish that would have hit him. Come on. It's got pretty good damage. Can I get him with this? Yeah. Nice. I was kind of hoping to hit him on his way up, not his way down, but sure, whatever works. I almost feel like that wasn't a level 9 computer. Like, that didn't seem very difficult compared to the last match, of course. You know, not to brag, but so amazing or anything, but yeah, level 9, interesting. I guess I really am just better with Dark Samus than I am with Meta Knight. Both very edgy characters. Mario versus Incineroar. Dang. I'm not that great as Mario. I feel like in Brawl or maybe Smash 4 I was a little better, but I don't know. The few times that I've played as Mario in this one haven't felt quite as good as I was before. And Incineroar having a counter that I've got to watch out for, like that. Ooh, dang! Want to make sure I'm not just charging up big moves or rushing in like that, but I also don't want to just grab at him because he does have that side B, which can be a bit difficult. Oh, please. Flood, help me. Ooh. Now I know Incineroar has a pretty bad recovery, so if I can just get him off the edge with a grab and then push him away, that didn't work at all. Come on. No, he grabbed me. Ooh. Nope. This is not going as well as I hoped. Dang. It's a pretty high jump. Didn't seem that good whenever I used it. Yeah, no, wow. Okay, so I'm going on about how Incineroar has a bad recovery, but then I can't get back as Mario. Maybe I should actually just hit him. He has a pretty high percentage. That would make a lot more sense. And I doubt I'm going to come back from this one. One, I can't even land a hit on this guy. I mean, he's at 159 now, 169. So, should be able to get him. There we go. Alright, so I've got life deficit. Let's see, if this was like a 5 stock or something, 1 life difference, I could maybe come back from, but don't think I'm gonna make it back from this. My timing is just terrible. Totally tricked me out with that. Thought he was gonna come up and try to hit me. Then he just evaded. Or maybe he was trying to grab me from mid-air to try to knock me even further off. That would be pretty awesome. Oop, nope, no! Oh, and I lived! Ah, dang. I was hoping my cape would save me from whatever he did to attack me. But I guess a downward smash can't really be reflected. Dang. Well, at least I got 1 life off of him. Incineroar is a beast. Technically a Pokemon, but you know, definitely destroyed me as Mario. So that's 1. 1 that I've lost. Let's see. That's not bad. Ooh, Snake versus Larry. Just realized how Larry's eye is like not connected to his face. At least the top of it, obviously. Now, what did I just... Oh, I guess I picked up his, whatchamacallit? His little Mecha Koopa. And I attacked at the beginning. Now, I think I've mentioned this before. Well, I mean, I'm sure I've mentioned it at some point. But I think it's funny that I get like a stuffy nose whenever I talk, specifically for like a Let's Play. I don't know what that is. Like, I'm curious if you've ever heard any other like Let's Player, streamer person talk about how they get like a stuffy nose when they talk or something. It's so strange. I was like, oh, I know I've mentioned this before, so sorry for anyone that's already heard it, but I feel like I'm allergic to Let's Playing, which is just ridiculous. I wonder if it could be some sort of... Ah! What did he have on me? Did he do the Mecha Koopa thing without me realizing it? Yeah, I'm not going to get him with that. I remember, what was it? Was it... It wasn't side B. There was some move that Snake could do in what's it called, in Brawl, where he could like use a tranquilizer dart to hit people. It wasn't down B because that was his C4. It wasn't regular B because I'm pretty sure that was always grenades. I'm pretty sure he always had that side B, so I guess it wasn't a special move, but he had a tranquilizer dart, I'm sure, that he could do. Maybe it was like a tilt. No? I don't know. If any of you remember, please let me know. Because, I mean, obviously he can't do it here. At least I'm pretty sure he can't do it here. Otherwise I would totally be doing that. Oh, come on. Dang, I thought Bowser Jr. was supposed to be bad. Or maybe I'm just bad. Because whenever I play as Snake with friends and family, I always enjoy just using Nope. I always enjoy just using the C4 as often as I can, and that's fun. But obviously, if I'm in an actual fight with a CPU, that, especially a one-on-one fight, can't really rely on it. Why did I do that? Okay. I don't know why, for some reason, my instinct was up B when my up B is not an attack and I was not next to the edge at all. So, no real reason to do that. Can I get in? Nice. I love that up A smash, or that up smash, I guess. That's a really good up smash, in my opinion. It's pretty cool. I like it. So yeah, Snake is better than Larry, obviously. Or at least I'm better with Snake than I am as Mario. It was ridiculous. I probably could have just set the stage selection to Battlefield only. Well, would it be only the Battlefield stage, or like the Battlefield version of stages? I don't know how that works. But let's see, Roy versus Toon Link. I'm not a big fan of Roy. I do like Marth, and I know that they're pretty similar, but the things that make them different are quite pronounced whenever I play him. His standard A, just that little jab, is not really what I'm looking for in a jab attack. Like, oh, nice. Like, I really want to get like multiple hits in, like, you know, Toon Link, or a character like that whenever I'm using Roy, or a sword fighter. But I would like to think I'm decent as Roy. Definitely a good character. Mostly for what makes him similar to Marth and Lucina. Because I was thinking about maining Marth, just, you know, to be that. Because he seems like the competitive character to play. Like, he seems pretty well built for, I don't want to say like a try-hard, but someone like that, I guess. And not that I would consider myself a try-hard, but if I was ever going to main a character and even think about playing competitively, I feel like a character like Marth would be the one that I'd want to pick. But Marth needing to hit with the tip of his sword is quite challenging. It is nice that Roy is stronger if he hit with the hilt of his sword, or just, you know, hit up close. Hey. Which is pretty nice, to be able to just run up and get some good hits in. You know, just like that, like I totally did. I should have countered, because whenever I remember, oh yeah, I can counter, then they start grabbing me or using projectiles or something. Let's see. Ah, so close. Come on. Ah. Just one more good hit. The side B. Oh dang, that wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I guess maybe he was a bit too far, so it wasn't the tip, or it was the tip, I guess. I don't know. Cool. Yeah. Definitely better as Roy than I am as Mario. Could I do Smashdown with just one person, like against a computer? Is that how that works, or do you need other players? I don't know. I should probably try that next time and see how well I do. Because it would be kind of cool just to see me go through all the characters. Although, oh no. Oh no. Fantastic. I have to play as Mr. Game & Watch, one of my worst characters, against Pichu, the last character I unlocked. So of course, when I was trying to unlock him, he was just the worst. And by that, I mean he was like the best fighter I've ever seen. Dang. Come on, Pichu. Get down here. Ah, dang. You actually got down here. And I think it's hilarious that Pichu is regarded, at least in some degree, as like an S tier amazing character, or at least pretty good, because of course Pichu is always the one that people joke about being terrible. But wait, I can do that. Haha! I can absorb that. If he would, I keep expecting it to stop now that I've realized that I can absorb it, but then he's not stopping, so I need to keep absorbing it. Ridiculous. Now let's see. Throw you. You're so tiny. I actually want to get a picture of that, or at least look at it. Let's see. Can I grab him again? Nope. Damn it. Ah, I couldn't. I thought I had another jump. Wow, that was a really tall leap. And I love playing as Mr. Game & Watch when I'm up against like friends and family, when I can just spam my oh jeez, what just happened? And I just, how did I die that fast? I have no idea. Haha, look at how tiny that how do I, there we go, look at how tiny that little Pichu is. It's not even, oh duh, it's not even the Pichu, it's just the little logo. And I love that that stays like in orientation, is that the right word? I don't know, like it stays facing the screen, but then obviously Mr. Game & Watch is completely flat, which I think is pretty funny. Alright, cool. Let's back to the game. Let's see, can I defeat the Pichu? Gonna, of course, every time I'm like, okay, sure, shoot a lightning bolt at me, and he doesn't. Oh yeah, nice. Cool. All right, so now it's even-ish. Let me make it more even. There we go. And now taking the lead. Okay. I really want to use Judgment, but it's so close range. Like if it was just a little bit better range, I'd probably use it more, and whew, almost died because I didn't realize I couldn't jump. Nice. See, of course that last life goes down really easy. Hello, Cooper Fullen. I have a Discord. I'm not currently using it at the moment. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. How are you today? Don't want to forget to say that. If you want to fight me, I don't know if we have to exchange friend codes or if I can just set up an arena or something. Right now, since there's no one here to actually try to fight me, I'm just going through random, using level 9 computers as my punching bag, basically. But let's see, Ryu versus Zero Samus. I'm not that great as Ryu. I do enjoy using the whatchamacallit, the words are escaping me, the actual Street Fighter commands, which I think it's funny that well, I mean, of course they're actually called the Street Fighter commands because that's the game he's from, but the reason I know those commands is because of playing Marvel vs. Capcom and even a little bit of Mortal Kombat. So I'm kind of familiar with the whatchamacallit, with the button presses and whatnot, even though I don't think I've played a Street Fighter game. I did in Marvel vs. Capcom, which is not the same. Like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Let's see. And I did just recently reread that holding A or tapping A makes a difference with his moves, which is kind of interesting. But I'm having a hard time actually putting that into practice. Let's see. What would we use, or what would you want to use Discord for? Like to voice chat, or just to regular text chat while we play, or like set up friend codes and all that? Or what do you use Discord for? Because I am very much a Discord noob, and that was an amazing takedown. as I was not paying attention to what I was doing. It's fantastic. Let's see, and I really wish that Ryu had a counter for some reason. Like, I get that obviously he's not Little Mac, but I sort of associate him with Little Mac so much that, I don't know, I just kind of want him to have a counter like Little Mac. And I can't remember, was Ryu a DLC character? Or was he just originally in Smash 4? I can't remember. I feel like he was a DLC character, but maybe not? Because I don't remember him having a, like a fighter introduction video, the way that, like, you know, Little Mac or someone had. Remember. And I'm starting to focus a little bit because I'm right near the end of it. I wanted to grab her and throw her off the edge. Just jumping around. One good hit. One good hit! Nice. You made Mac. He has DLC to chat with your mic. I'd prefer not to have... Well, I was gonna say not to have mic chatting and whatnot. I wouldn't really know how to set that up. I'm sure it's probably pretty simple. But, yeah, I would say maybe another time to have the mic chat and whatnot. If you'd like to fight me, cool. But again, I don't remember. Is that I don't know how to fight a specific person with the online. I know the online is not the best. I would assume the battle arena would work if I create the arena. Or it might even be better if you create it and then I join you if you specifically want me to fight you. But let's see. I guess I would be more of a veteran player, not so much a glorious smasher. Public or friends, so yeah, I guess it would just be public format 1-on-1, 2 stock 3 lives. Hold on. Is that friend code? I honestly don't remember my friend code. I don't think I've ever given it out to anyone. If I do public, would you be able to just join by like the name or something? More settings, max players. 8 is fine. I'd say random battlefield, spirits off, voice chat off. Room music. Sure. Let's see. All right. I feel like there was a song that I wanted to listen to. I'm just gonna say "Go KK Rider." That's a great song. Expecting. I'm trying to do my favorite. All right, cool. 2 stock 3 minute. Well, because I don't want to have items on. We'll just go with normal. Edit. 3 minute. If I'm smash meter on, that's fine. Items. I'm cool with this. Just so you know what the items are. Those make things a little bit more fun. And cool. Name of the arena. I'm just gonna say Patrick 8A. Cool. Create the arena. Your username is Cooper95. Gotcha. That is a good point to make. Player list? No. Change fighter. There we go. Can I choose random? Is that an option? I can. Cool. I'm just gonna choose random. We'll just see what happens. Really hope I don't get Olimar. that'd be bad. I mean, hopefully I'm not that bad as Olimar. I've heard someone say that Olimar is actually pretty good, which really confused me because I'm like, no, he's not. Like, at least in my opinion, because Olimar's specials really aren't that great. So I don't know. Just kind of figured, like, well, I was gonna say if his specials aren't that great, he's not a great character in general. But I'm sure there's other characters that are decent, even if their specials aren't great. Like, it's mostly about their. I'll fight this one person first, since you're not here in the room yet. Ooh, Dark Samus versus Snake. We saw earlier that I was decent as Dark Samus. I was able to beat a level 9 computer. Let's hope they're not even better with Snake. Let's see. I feel like typically people aren't that, well, I was gonna say typically people aren't that great with Snake just because he's so fun to mess around with all the explosives and C4 and all that. But that's kind of not the right mentality, I guess. Because, I mean, I was using Snake early. Well, I was using random. That's why I was using Snake, but okay. I was hoping that would, whatchamacallit, I was hoping that would hit him. Oh no, not Abra. He's terrible. Go away, Abra. No. Yeah, the Snake doesn't seem to be that great. No offense to Snake. Let's see. Oh, totally forgot about his C4, and he almost got me with it. Oh. Nicely done. Getting me when I was using the assist trophy. Ooh. Dang it. Yep, there you got me. And let's see. Good thing that didn't kill me. Ah, missed. Almost got him with a down A. Mid-air down A. No, not Muckle Joe. I mean, Muckle Joe. Knuckle Joe. Aw, dang. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Dang. I'm totally going to say that was his assist trophy that beat me. Totally not him. Couldn't possibly be his own skill. And I'm assuming B isn't you, Cooper. But who knows? Newsford. Okay, sure. Oh right, that was his name. B is just, or is it? I don't know. What happened? I don't know. So are you able to join me, or did you make one that I'm supposed to join? Let's see. And Diddy is another one where I've heard he's pretty strong in the right hands. Clearly not my hands. As me and Ness both just totally miss all of our attacks. Let's see. Because I've heard Diddy is good due to having like really fast attacks or something, but or like really low charge up time or whatever. This is very strange. I don't remember the stage moving like that during that ping pong battle, but I don't know. Maybe that's just on like one-on-one or something. And thankfully that Pokemon wasn't like an energy attack for him to absorb. Aw, dude. I was hoping Eevee would go in for one more hit right after I grabbed Ness for Eevee. Ooh. Nice one. Oh, you can't find me? Huh. That's strange. Alright, if you want to make one, I'll join you after this match. You've got 1 minute and 30 seconds, or until I die, because I am not doing that great. Let's see. Ooh, Dr. Riley. That could be useful. Don't want to use my final smash too soon, but now he's using his, so I probably should have used mine to finish him off. And dang, his final smash got Dr. Riley. Oh well, guess I'll just use mine to take down a life. Look for its view. Alright. Let's see. I just threw that Pokeball off the stage. I kind of wish there was some kind of effect even after I do that. That'd be fun. Like the Pokemon comes back to attack me or something for launching me off the, or launching it off the edge or something. Oh, almost got him. That's just a little faster. Ooh. That's what I get for trying to finish him off like that. I was hoping I could either hit him and get him out of the way, or just like hit the electricity to you know, not let it hit him and whatnot. So cool. Can I? Nope. Don't want to start leaving. Okay. No. What is going on? There we go. Shut down the arena. And hopefully he doesn't think that I'm being a poor sport. Enter arena ID. So you said, well, I can't do it's me. Or, oh wait, arena ID, that's probably different, I guess. So I guess I would be looking for, Cooper. Am I not seeing that? Is it under a different search tag thing? Let's see. Nope, not seeing it. Let's see. Do you know? I'm guessing you're probably in a fight right now. Probably. I don't know. So if I created an arena, it doesn't say what the arena ID is. Which type of which type of arena did you make, Cooper? So that I can try to join you that way. I don't have any friends. Let's see. Yeah. Guess I can try putting my. I was gonna say I could try putting my friend code out there, but I wouldn't want to fill up my my friends list too fast, because I know Nintendo doesn't have like an unlimited friends list for whatever reason. Community veteran players. Alright, so veteran players, I'm assuming one-on-one in stock, spirits off. So then, am I just missing it, or is it not on here? I'm actually kind of surprised there's not more. Like, I don't know, I kind of feel like more people would be doing, well, I'm gonna say more people would be doing online, but one, it's a school night, and two, the online for Smash is not that great. And they'd probably be doing just for friends if they were doing a stream or something. So I'm gonna assume none of these are you. Next. Is that something that you mean? Or like, or is your room full? Like, are there already too many people in there but I can't get in. Or if you had a password, that's probably a good idea. I probably should have done a password, but then I don't know if you would have been in there by now because you said you couldn't find it anyways. It would be kind of fun just to jump into one of these. Well, not necessarily, because it'll probably take some time for me to actually fight. That one's got a lock on it. Press X. Oh. Yeah, no. Am I not seeing what your name would be? Because don't want to. It's funny because I don't want to say I don't see Cooper and then have Cooper actually be up there and then just be ridiculous, but yeah. I might go back to just fighting computers in a minute, just so that there's something on screen to see and all that. And this is also why Nintendo has such a poor reputation for being able to fight people online, because yeah, it's not great. I almost want to join this person because it's only 1 out of 2 people, so it means I would just be one-on-one for a long time, but I feel like maybe they did that because they were looking for a specific person, so they might like kick me out or something. I don't even know if you can kick someone out. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Alright. Let me create an arena again. I'll use a password. Can I go up and set the password? No. I guess it'll tell me the password later. So next, name of the arena. Oh, there's the ID. Okay, cool. Enter arena ID. That's 9 TVS 6. There we go. Cool. Alright, so now I guess I'll just fight you whenever my turn comes up. And choose preferred stage fighter. Yeah, preferred stage would just be battlefield on random. And fighter is random as well. Cool. Alright. So, see, but if I put my token thing here for spectator, then that's not going to let me, it's not going to let me, like, get into the next match or whatever, right? Like, also, what is this? Is this, like, a place for chatting, but I can't chat in it? Or maybe it's, like, a message thing? I don't know. Cool. So it would be cool to do more of these streams. I just really wish Nintendo had built a better online infrastructure for Smash. Like, it just would have been so much better if there was tournaments and easier to find people stuff, if that made sense. Let's see. So I'm not going to be streaming. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I'll be busy, or Friday, maybe Saturday and Sunday, but probably not. and then just throughout the week I'll probably stream, but it's not going to be as long as this one. It would just be a short stream of me maybe fighting specific enemies or computers as other specific players or something. I don't know. Maybe with different rules that could be fun or whatever. Now, I would like to fight you, Cooper. Okay, cool. That battle ended. Ooh, Palutena versus Little Mac. That could be interesting. But, Palutena versus Olimar. Alright, cool. So now it's actually letting me spectate. That's true, because it was just the one that I didn't join in, I guess. So you seem to be pretty good as... Well, I was going to say you seem to be pretty good as Palutena, but I haven't actually seen you fight until just now. I'm assuming that if you are playing as Palutena, that you are pretty decent as them. So I am curious how well you do as them. But I really don't know. Nice. Great counter. How did you get that side B to be so short? Do you like side B and then hit left or something? Or maybe it's because they were so close? I don't know. But let's see. For some reason, I always want to do up A in the air as Palutena, when really a standard A is better for the most part. Up A will launch them upward, which is good when they're at low percentage. I mean, at high percentage, so that they'll be sent farther and have a better chance of actually killing them. But standard A does more damage, so it makes more sense to use that, which is pretty interesting, I guess. Interesting to me. And I don't know if her down A has a meteor smash effect. Probably doesn't. So I feel like there's only a few characters that have meteor smash abilities, but I could be wrong, because I am no Smash expert. And again, well done with the counter on the hammer. I must say though, I'm not a huge fan of the items because the maximum tomato kind of just makes, or in my opinion, the food in general just kind of makes the matches take longer, because, you know, everyone's going to be healing more often or whatever. The black hole is pretty interesting, especially when you're playing as Palutena, and it's sort of similar to her final smash. And allowing them to use the hammer is a fantastic choice, because you can just counter them, and they don't seem to learn that you can counter them, so they shouldn't pick up the hammer. Obviously though, if I'm going up against you and you pick up the hammer, then I'll need to be careful about that. But I don't know, let's see, because I'm a random character, so hopefully I have a counter, like whoever I play as has a counter, so I don't have to worry about that hammer. Did it start? Did I? Yes? Do I not fight you? Oh! Wow, I just realized that, yeah, that's not Cooper. That's Cavalier. I don't know why I was thinking that was Cooper. Sorry about that, Cooper. But yeah, so are they not ready to fight? Are they changing characters? Are you able to change characters while you're waiting to fight like this? Or are they waiting for something else? Isn't there like a 15-second limit on how long you can wait or something? Come on. Should I say I'm not ready to fight? And then try again? Communication error. Fantastic. Of course. Let's see. Let me try. I'm guessing maybe you left or something. No arenas found. Yeah. Cool. I guess I'll just go back to fighting computers. Alright then. Sure. Alright, sure. Why not? A stamina battle. On big battlefield. Because why not? Let's see. Palutena. Really like Palutena. Pretty cool character. And I don't know. I'll fight Inkling. So why not? This one's cool. Let's see. I feel like Inkling has the advantage. Just because Inkling seems like more of a deal a lot of damage quickly type of character. Which is kind of what you would want in any character. But, you know. Oh, dang it. I'm curious if my counter affects the, whatchamacallit? Roller. Because that would be kind of nice if I could do that. I was trying to see if I could change the side B distance to make it closer, but obviously I could not. And I don't know why I tried to grab out of the out of the roller. And it is pretty nice, actually, now that I think about it, to be fighting Inkling in a stamina battle, because I don't have to worry as much about the roller, I think, because... Oh, what? Lame. Oh, you got a new ID. Okay, well, I guess I'll, I'll just stop this little nonsense. I'll probably fight you and then end the stream. Come on, why is B not working? Because that's not the button you press. So I guess I'll fight you. I'm hoping that with this new arena, you have it set up to where it's not going to let other people in. Okay, wait. Because you could have it set up a password and then let me know the password. And I could do that then. Okay, is that 69 CLD? No. Okay, that is not what you said. It's NG 69C. Yes. Okay. Join, and it says there's 2 people in here already, which means that I'm going to have to wait for you to fight, I think.
Ready? Step into the ring.
Fantastic. Alright. I guess I'll wait. Cool. It's kind of hoping you would let me spectate that match. Because otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting here for like 3 minutes. So I would say, for anyone watching this, if we're going to fight head to head in an online battle and all that, set it to a password. Let me know what the password is. That's probably something I should set up Discord for, so that you can let me know the password in Discord, so that other people watching the stream don't jump in. Obviously, right now there's no one else watching the stream, but you know what I mean. And then, what was I gonna say? Got distracted by something. That way, I can just join in through the password, and then we don't have to worry about other people jumping in ahead of me. So there's that. And if I am just going to be fighting one match, I think I will go with Palutena. I don't know who you're going to be playing as, so I can't really pick a counter. But, you know, Palutena is pretty good because she already has a counter. So obviously she's a counter to everybody. And it's a reflect, which is amazing. It's the best. I love counters and reflects on my character. So obviously Palutena is good. Marth and the rest of the Fire Emblem series is good. Except for, what's his name? Robin. Robin's bad. I mean, I'm sure he's not bad. I'm sure there's people that can kick my butt with Robin, but just because they don't have a counter, then it makes me less likely to pick them. Because literally all the other Fire Emblem characters have a counter. Marth, Roy, Lucina, Chrom, Ike, and Corrin. I think that's all of them. And then of course there's what's his face, good old Robin, his or her, I guess. But what was I gonna say? Oh right, then there's, you know, Fox and Falco and Wolf that have reflectors. Pit is pretty good. He has 2 reflectors, kind of. I think his side B, does his side B reflect projectiles, or am I misremembering that? Like his side B used to reflect projectiles or something. I don't know. All right, finally, let's go. Let's go, Cooper. Show me what you got. I'm assuming you're good as Little Mac. I don't know if you can beat a level 9 computer. I can beat a level 9 computer. Not to brag. I'm also hoping the internet connection is good, because it's already lagging, which does not bode well for this. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. And ooh, got the first hit in. And counter. Did I do it in time? Did I do it at the right time? Yes, I did. Cool. And this lag is really bad. Okay. Come on. Obviously, I don't want to, like, say what I'm gonna do when, okay. Don't want to use that hammer because I've already discussed why I don't want to use the hammer. Technically, as Palutena, I would be the one with the counter that, so he wouldn't want to use the hammer. I'm really distracted. Even though the game is going really slow, it's making my brain go really slow. And there you go. And that's a life. Oh, that's great. That's the best. I love being characters like Link or Samus. Wow. Okay, cool. It knocked the hammer out of your hands. Interesting. And that's also interesting. I could have sworn I pressed the direction fast enough for me to throw you, but I guess not. That didn't do anything. Didn't counter in time. Nice. It's really difficult to time that counter with all this lag. You know, not to just blame lag all the time. But it's totally the case. If I can grab you and throw you. It's very difficult to get back as Little Mac. Oof. Let's see. And just eat a couple of max mushrooms. Knock you away as you get the hammer. And yeah, that'll do it. Well, I was about to say, if you died again with 0 damage, that'd be quite the Little Mac thing to do. I do enjoy playing as Little Mac, but his recovery really is terrible. And like all of your options in combat are just run up and punch, basically. And you can counter, but you know, that's a little iffy. I It's interesting. Does my targeting reticle always always make people drop their items? That'd be pretty cool. And thankfully, by getting hit, well, I was gonna say thankfully by getting hit by the black hole, it made you get close enough to hit me, but you kind of just got close and hit me anyways, regardless of it. So let's see. Like I was saying before, Palutena is quite good. I really enjoy Palutena. Not to brag. The lag was terrible. The lag really shook things up a bit. But, huzzah! Also, I recovered 148% damage because of, you know, all the food. So, probably not the best choice to have food in the game, because then it means that the players who win are going to be able to pick up that food more often. And oh look, another little mech. I guess I'll fight this guy. Why not? Let's see if the lag is any better or worse. I guess seems all right. And the match that I was spectating seems the arena has been shut down. Ah, dang. All right. No contest. Cool. Alright. Well then I guess that will be the end of stream. Let me see, what can I buy in the shop? What is that? Oh, Queen Metroid. Music. It would be kind of interesting to see how much music I'm missing, so that I know how much more I need to get. Be great. I do kind of want to buy that, but I think I'm going to save up for whatever 15,000 I can get. That'll be much better. Cool. Alright, so I guess that's going to be it for this stream. Hopefully everything has worked out alright and you're able to hear me and all that, because I did not stop to check, which I really should have. Next time I stream, probably going to be Monday. It's going to be a much shorter stream, just from like 5:30 to 6-ish. But who knows? Maybe I won't even stream. I have no idea. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.